Hello friends, welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie and today I'm going to be doing a January reset of my mini planner, Discbound planner. I'll be using the deluxe subscription kit that I received from Jane's Agenda along with all this other fun stuff. So I've got a bit of a complete overhaul and so we're going to dive right in. All right, so I am going to be doing not only a reset where I'm switching out all the components of my mini Discbound planner, I'm also going to be doing a bit of shuffling around with my tabs. So we'll see how much I get done today, but I've got these things over here. All of this stuff is possibilities or absolutes. I'm not sure just yet. I chose for the kit setup these rose gold discs from Jane's Agenda. They're 2-inch. That's pretty much all I use in my mini. Trying not to make too much noise. And that's because I want to make sure that I have optimal space to do everything I want to do. So let me bring over the kit pieces. I'll kind of start moving some things out of the way. Also with this reset, I was going to do these separately, but I have to do it today because I need to take some things out. So I'm also going to be doing creating a holiday control notebook. So I'm basically going to be taking all of the holiday inserts and putting them in here because I do still have some I'm finishing up for the Christmas period. So I'll be transferring them over to here. Here's the insides. Here's the Thanksgiving ones. I'll be taking the Christmas out, so it's going to be all the holiday. And let's see. The cover I chose for January was the shell cover. So there were multiple options and it was a tough choice, but in the end I decided to go with this one. And let's see, here is the card. And all the other pieces. Okay, so first things first, oops, where's that little tab? There it is. Let's set up I'm going to tuck that off to the side. I'm kind of running out of room. Let's get this set up first because I can automatically pull that out and get that out of the way. Ooh, that was loud. Okay, so it's completely up to you how you choose to do your holiday inserts. You can, throw them out if that's what you choose to do. But I like to keep them because I like to look back on them from year to year. I think these are the same, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I gotta take my plastic off. And so I do typically use a holiday planner. Like I used to set up a whole holiday planner. But again, in this season of life, let me get this off. In this season of life, it just made more sense to keep it small. So I went with the mini and I am just looking for a corner I can start peeling. Is this one, did I peel this one off already? I think I peeled this one off. Okay, we're gonna go with it. So we have these two covers. I decided for this cover, because again, it's just a control notebook. You can call it a control journal, however you like. I am using the medium-sized Happy Planner white discs. Just because I did have, excuse me, here I go coughing again. I did have red and green, but I don't know, the white seemed to speak more to me. All right, so, oops, this one didn't go in. There we go. So let's get these in there for some stability. And so basically, I like to keep everything in one location. I like to be able to find it when I need it. And so having a control notebook is functional because everything is where I need it. I know if I see these white discs in this cover, those are my holiday pages. So it kind of makes it really nice to find what you're looking for quickly. Like if I'm going to access my Christmas list for Christmas cards, I can now easily just go in here and pull it out. I am going to grab, not right now, but I am going to put in here a dashboard because again, you can see through it. But for now, I just wanted to get this set up because I am going to pull out from here the holiday pages. So let's see, that went all the way to here. Here we go. Okay. And I'll probably put this in there too. And you know, I may even grab the holiday dashboards because again, then I know where they are. So let's pull this out for now. Again, I just pull it out gently and then it kind of will preserve your disc edge a little bit. I'm gonna have to pull this out secretly because again, it has things in this that I know family watches. So let me pull this off and I'll come back. Okay, so I just had to kind of, you know, keep that hush hush. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to pop this one in here because then I know also where all my holiday stuff can go in here. So let's get this one in. I wonder how this one will look through the cover. Let's see. Not too bad. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get these in there. Hopefully as best as possible. Secretly. Don't want anyone finding out what their presents are. And then we can move forward. Because I have a lot of changes in the mini, so I'm going to be pulling information left and right. All right, almost done. Okay, secrets are hidden. So what I'll do is as I pull out these dashboards, I may put them in here. I'm not quite sure, but here's my holiday control holiday control notebook. And it's just super easy to put together. Basically, a control notebook is one in which you put together to contain something you want to reference in the future. Okay, let's set this aside. Okay, so now we're going to pull over the cover because I need to get this off, and then we're going to get the discs on it. I think I'm going to start this by, see how quickly that comes off? Super easy. I'm going to start this by, I think, keeping it here, and then I'll pop it into the cover when I'm finished. So let's move this aside as well. Okay, let's grab our discs and let's get these going. Well, I am sad to see the holiday planner go. I'm excited for 2025. We just finished with Jane's agenda, the 2025. I just heard a huge bang in the house. I think it was the cats. 2025, I'm getting confused here. Planathon. So it was geared towards getting your goals for 2025 all set. So that is an exercise that I'm still working through, you know, trying to really hone it down what it is I want to accomplish in 2025. But the tools we were given were really helpful. It was a 3-day, I guess I'd call it a course, that was really helpful. Jane came on and struggling here a bit. Okay. She came on and did, you know, a walkthrough of it, was there helping us if we needed or had any questions. So, you know, it kind of really worked out nice, and I'm looking forward to getting those goals done. Okay, now we're ready to move forward with getting some of this out. So let's go to, so I have these. So here's what I'm going to do first. I am going to set up my planner. I may move like the discs around, or sorry, the tabs, even though that won't be the section they are. Again, I have to relabel some of the tabs. So here's my dashboards. And let's see, that's the Today tab. What else do we have? This is going to go in there. Let's put this aside. And then we have more dashboards if I need it. And okay, so right before coming on, I also struggled to figure out where I put all my monthlies. So this year I'm not using a Happy Planner monthly, even though I do have one, because I decided to go with the Jane's Agenda one. You'll see it in a minute, just to kind of give it a try, see how it works. And hopefully it does what I'd like it to. Okay, so in case you haven't seen it, of course now it's not going in. Let's get this one in. I got to get this last set of papers. Okay, so I chose the building for the inside. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but for now, that's what it is. So I have this, and then I have, oops, that's why it was so, that doesn't belong there. Okay, these are my dashboards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's set those there. And then I've got my yearly calendar overview. This I'm going to hold off putting in. I'm not going to put in any extras. Right now I'm just going to fill it up because I'm going to try and get all 12 months in here. So let's see how well I do. So there's future. And there are 6 of these tabs that came from Jane's Agenda. So let's see, what have we got? I'm going to kind of spread these out. I also have these 2. So I think, I mean, I can always move them around, right? Like I didn't really pre-think of, oh, there's actually papers in here I'm not going to put in. I don't think that I need them. I can always switch the dashboards. I really didn't think about where I was going to put them, but we'll go with, I think I want this for goals. I am adding, so I have 6 total. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which this one is going to be used. So let's go with this for here. I also, in looking at this, I don't like this page here, so I am going to find something to cover that with. Okay, so here's future. And in here I have the yearly overview pages that came in one of the kits, I believe. Okay, then we have goals. Now the goals that we went through in Planathon, I will translate them into the forms in here, the inserts, because we were given inserts. So these are 2024, so I'm not going to pull those out. I'm going to take out some of these at a time. Okay, so there's So for goals, I want to do this tab. I don't know, there's something about the pink, I really like that. And it kind of goes, you know, it's floral, so yeah. So here is the quarterly sheets. Actually, quarterly and annually. Now, I did also tuck in this section at one time, these goal sheets that they look like this. And I'm still not certain if I'm going to use them, so for now, I'm going to tuck them in. Again, if I don't, I will pull them out. That's the beauty of the disc system, is you can just pull it out whenever, you know, something doesn't work for you. Now, I did also go over these dividers. I did cut the first three. I opened the stem a little bit more with some scissors. They weren't sliding very easily on the discs, so I just kind of wanted to make sure that they were right. So what is this reference? So let's do this. Okay, and then these are note papers, basically. There is something else here. Okay. All right. It was a bit much in the papers, but the nice thing about the disc system is it's pretty versatile, meaning you can pull them out, pull them in. It doesn't matter. Like, it just seems to work. Okay, now we're getting into the nitty gritty. So, newsletter. I'm going to kind of flip around some things here because this is the part where I'm debating. I want to make this first tab routines, but I would have to relabel everything. So let me do this. Let me find, where would it have been? Let's see, notes maybe? Let me see if I could find the, here it is. Let's just grab this quick. I could probably stand to redo this because I haven't updated this in a while. So I do need a dashboard. So this is going to be routines, and I want to add a little bit more into this. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this off now, because then I won't get confused about what goes where. And the nice thing about these frosted discs or tabs is the labels come off super easy. So that's another reason why I do like this. Okay, so this is going to be routines. And let's see. Okay, so next I'm going to do newsletter. Okay, so here's where the, let me put this in here. Actually, I need more than 6, right? So this is going to be newsletter, but I need a tab. So now I have to start figuring out how I'm going to do this. Okay, so this one will go here. We're going to take this off. All right. There is a little bit of sticky on there, so I may not do the labels today just because I want to clean that off. I don't like putting more goop on top of goop. Okay, so this one is, oops, newsletter. Oops. Okay, just little notes everywhere. We're going to take this off and just kind of tuck this up here for now, because I may use that. Okay, so my December. I think what I'm going to do is, oh, here's what I'm going to do. Totally forgot. I am going to put those there. This is going to be for the cover, so we'll put that over there. All right, so prior to coming on, what I did was I went through and pulled all of the months. So I'm going to kind of tuck this off up here now so I can come in here. I pulled off all of the months for that. So this is, so there's routines, newsletter. I'm just going to use this for now. No, because that wouldn't work either. Hold on. We're going to pull this card out, put that there. Let's see. I'm kind of running out of tabs. Let's get this one off. So I went ahead and I pulled out all of my calendar for 2025. Okay, that one too has a little bit of sticky on it, but as I was doing this, yes, I do need a tab. Maybe. Here's the question. Let me just tuck this here. So this would be agenda. So I'm using two components. I am using I left this in here so I wouldn't forget. I'm using the monthly number 45 for the months. And what that looks like is this. It is aligned monthly. And with that, I combined it with weekly number 2. No, weekly number 5. So that, now here's the other thing, and I'm still working this out. In the beginning, if you remember, I had the yearly overview pages. Well, I also have them again with the monthly. So I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with this. So here we go. I went ahead, I got the floral tabs, and then I layered to that a vellum for each month. And so what that's going to give me is my calendar month. So behind each one, there's 12. Behind each one will be the month, and then the weeklies for that time period. So I'm going to see if I can get the whole year in here. That would be nice because, as I said, based on the goals, oops, and I already grabbed February, so here's the card to that, the vellum. You know, you plan out the entire year. So I'm a little bit behind. I do have to catch up, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get all this in. It would be nice to have all the months, because then I can just go ahead and add in all the goals, all the appointments, all the things we were taught to put into our yearly planners. So I'm crossing my fingers I get this all in and still have room to get the rest of it in. Okay. And I may still change this tab. I don't know. Not these tabs, the side tab, because these are all side tabs. So technically I don't really need that. I mean, I could do this. Let's put this back over here so I know I have it. I could do this, but will that clash with? I think it will. Okay, I keep thinking as I'm doing this because I think what I'm going to do is, before I finish this, okay, so this is what the weekly, this is not the cover to January. So this is what January looks like. So here's your first week, right? On the back side are notes for that week. But as I mentioned, the way I use it is I use it that this is my week and this is a note area for this week. So I can do like a brain dump, whatever I want. I'm going to put the tab in here. Here's the stickers. Oh, here it is. It was hidden. I knew it was over here somewhere. Okay, so this is the Today tab that came in the kit. I'm going to go ahead and pop that in now to the first week because I don't use dailies and I mean, I don't foresee I'll use them, so I figure today for me is my week. So let's keep going. Let's get this in. Let's see how much information I can get in here. And how I'm going to do the tab for this. I don't know if I'm going to keep a side tab since I already have the tabs for the months. What I do like is this is going to kind of be in the middle of my planner. That makes it kind of nice for easily finding it or locating it. It's kind of in between my goals and my notes sections. So let's get this in there. And then what'll happen is as I use, again, I tend to keep the year pages, my planner pages, you know, I keep it for about a year or two because I may want to go back and reference, you know, hey, when did I do this? When did I do that? And since this is a sort of new setup for me, in that I am going from a classic to a mini, I do want to kind of get into the groove of what am I doing with this? Okay, so here's all my months. What have we got left? Oh, my monthlies here. Let's get those in. So again, I don't even remember if I mentioned it, but right before coming on here, I couldn't even find my months. I'm like, I know I bought them because I saw January, but for the life of me, I couldn't figure out where I put them. So here is the beginning of it. There's January, the month, and then the week. Okay, so then February, the weeks are already in here. So we have, I'm going to pull these. Oh, are these? These are the ones from the kit. Never mind. That's not the right one. This is a separate one that I'm going to be using, I think. These are the ones I was looking for. Okay. So then we have February. And then we have the weeks. We'll have March. And what I like too about this is it has on the back, so here's your week, or sorry, your month. Then you have like this task page or like a dashboard. April. Don't put it in the wrong spot. April. Then we have May. 2 pages. And I also like this summary month in the beginning. So like I can go through, maybe highlight pay dates or, you know, birthdays, anything that is going to be important. I can always use a highlighter on. Okay, so then we have this, June. We have July. We have August. Ooh. Hopefully I got them all in there. I'm just going to town mindlessly. Then we have September. Oop, got one more. Just 2, only need 2. October. So while I've been using this setup for, 3-4 months now, I feel like this is a whole brand new planner. The look of it, what I have in it, you know, I'm really honing down what is it that I need, what is it that I'll use. So it's been a nice journey to work in the mini. and discover, actually, people see it as limiting. I don't. I don't want to say people. Some people see it as limiting because they need more space. But, everyone's, the place in life that they are at this time is different. So for me, this size works. Okay, I put this tab in here because in the kit, we had received this. It's called Monthly 48. I don't believe this is going to go in the store. So, and what that was the annual habits. And then you had a month landscape. And then you had the little dashboard month landscape. I have an idea. I was thinking about using this for scheduling social media. I tend to get in the habit of, I focus on YouTube and the blog, and then everything else kind of falls aside. And I kind of want to change that. So I'm hoping this is going to keep me on task. Okay. Then in the kit we also received, I don't know if I'm only going to put one of these in. And that is because this is a weekly habit tracker. Let me just grab one so I can show you what I'm going to do. I'm only going to put one in January for now, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, because I do have a habit tracker right here. So I will just pop it in for now. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It'll at least assure me that I have it if I need it or have an idea, and then I know I can go grab more. Okay, so there's that. And okay, so what have we got? Oh, and let me mention this. Most of us, we have Happy Planner, we have, all the disc systems. I'm trying to find a place for these pens because they're kind of getting in my way. And we all have, I've noticed this, we're using Happy Planner. If you have a disc system and you've done the mini, you no doubt have a mini Happy Planner, because that's really where most of us have started. Here's the thing I've noticed about the Happy Planner is that the pages don't turn as well on the Jane's Agenda discs. There is a fix for that. I did put that in one of my videos. It's just a minor fix to get you started. But I'm just finding that having, I should say, minimal Happy Planner paper in my mini. Sorry for all that crinkling. Having Happy Planner paper has causes me to have to do this, So with Jane's Agenda, well, they're made for Jane's Agenda's discs, and so they just glide easily. I don't have to fight with it. Again, in the beginning, those tabs, I had to trim a few of them because they were kind of getting stuck a little bit, but it worked, and it works fine now. So I just want to mention that. It's just an observation on my part. It doesn't mean I'm saying don't use them. I have a little bit of plastic. Oops, where did it go? Well, hopefully I got it off. I'll get it off if I didn't. So hopefully it will work for, you too. Oh, and then I have these notes too. Let me take these out, because I do need to kind of put them in there, but they're not going to go. As you can see, I had, not colored all the dashboards in, but okay, so now this, again, I'm shifting everything. So do I have any more dashboards? I don't. So I may have to pull some out of my stock. Let me get this out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. What I did was I needed to get the section out of there that had some information on it. I didn't want to show that. But this section, which I took the label off and started, is the shop section. Right, because we have calendar, shop, And see this, how it's not turning easily? It's just the discs, and I can make a cut into that stem area a little bit and it'll fit a little better. May not be perfectly, but it will work. Now this next section, again, I got to do a tab. Right. Okay, so I'm going to come back for this again, because again, this next section is content, which I don't want out there just yet because I haven't done it all. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There is just a lot of information in here that I try not to get out there until I've actually done the work. So that's why I did that now. So this is now my content section, and really all it is comprised of is lists. So, I categorize it and I put it a list of, ideas and so forth under that topic area. And it could be for either my blog or YouTube. So, it kind of just has a lot of information I don't want to put out there. So let's see, what's next? Okay, so here's what I'm not putting in here. Let me talk about that briefly. There are two sections I'm not putting back in here. I'm not putting in home because I think I'm going to be using the traveler's notebook that I showed in my lineup video as anything home. And really what was in here was mostly projects, which I do have a tab for projects. So I know if it's home or not. I don't need to keep separate my personal, my business, because the two of them it's more business than personal. So, I don't need a whole tab section for home. So I'm getting rid of home. And under home, or actually right after home, was memories. I'm not going to do memories because, as you know, I have an Archer and Olive book that I'll be using to do that. So these sections are not going in there. Plus, I also had a lot of paper in there that was just taking up space. I do think, though, that I ran out of tabs. Oh, no, I didn't. Right. Okay. So let me grab this one. And get the label off. I actually think I'm going to try something different with my labels. So I will have to pull these out and ungoop them. Some of them did get the sticky on it. I'm getting there. I'm getting thick. I may have to condense. So this last area is going to be finance. So for that, I am going to pull over this. And I'm going to take this fox out because I'm kind of liking it for something. I'm going to test. Let's see. Self-care again is going to go someplace else. Yes, this was papers and memories. So I'm actually going to take this one out though. Let's put this here. Okay, so, meetings. Okay, so meetings. So this is finance. Okay. And then meetings. I think I'm going to go back through all this Happy Planner paper and do that little trim up because it's really kind of sticking and it's bothering me. Okay, so meetings is just paper at the moment. Happy Planner paper, of course. And okay, let me just throw everything in and I can always, take some things out if I need to. Okay, so for my projects, I definitely, I talked about this in my lineup. I definitely wanted to put this as the dashboard for projects. And I do still need to pull some dashboards over. I don't know. It doesn't go with the theme of, the month, but I really just loved its artistic look for projects. Since most of my projects are on the artistic end. Let's see. I actually have to take it out again because I do have something here that I need to keep behind closed doors. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right, and then I did have some project paper, which I may be changing some of these. I don't think I'm going to need this many. So, more to come on that. I am full, so I may need to take some of them out. Because as I said, I really want to keep all 12 months in here. Okay. So notes is going to be, before I do that, let's do this. Let me bring this back because I wanted to see how this looked under the dashboard. I don't know, there was just something about, it's kind of cute. Okay, for now though, so that I have what I need, I'm going to put it for notes. Oh, let me do this because I did have some notes here. Let's see, I've got this one, this one, this one. Okay. Alrighty, and then I have the Jane's Agenda dot grid. I think I'm going to leave these papers in here. Yes, okay. So for now, oh wait, there was one in here. I thought, oops. I think there's something in there, but for the moment, here's what I want to do. I'm going to pull that out, and then this I'm going to tuck aside. Okay, so we're going to hold on the labels, and then I think what I was going to do was I think I'm going to take some of these out. So there's one. Let's take this one out. Let's do one of each color, and then that'll help thin it out just a little bit. One green. I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot, but for now. And then one red. Okay. So let's just take these out. All right. Here we go. So notes is going to be, let me grab these and put these in here for now so I don't lose them. Okay, now, here we go. Okay, this is going to be a picture, our wedding picture. I'm going to put the picture in here. I had to locate it because I couldn't find it. And then I wanted to put that here. This is chock full, so I'm definitely going to have to thin it out. I don't necessarily have room for this lined paper, but I am going to make room to put it in because I would like to add some floral paper in. And then I do have my flex notes that I think I'm going to have to think about using because I think I need to change that project paper. So more to come on that. So I'm going to keep that. This is a sticker. What else do we got? Okay, so we have our little paper clips. And anything else there? No. Okay, so let's bring over the cover. And then before I start doing this, let me get these out. Some are coming out easily, some are not. Okay. So I'm going to use the shell cover. We're going to talk about, I'm going to get this in the cover and then we'll talk about the tabs just quickly one more time. So let's get this in here. Let's open this up. Get off any dusties. I don't want it to scratch my cover. Some dusties, I don't even know where it comes from. All right, so let's get this in. Now, here is what I really like about this system is that if I wanted to, I can just pull this out and then I can do that thing where I can fold my cover over and flip it and whatever I wanted to do. So for that, I like that. And we are restructured. Oh, right. I don't have one of the tabs in here. For now, I will pop it in. I don't know that I necessarily need it because the agenda tabs stick out already. Here, let's tuck this under. And let's turn this over. So for the purpose of this planner, I am going to use, I have these down here. I'm going to retire for now the fountain pen. I'm going to use the highlighter that came in the kit, which is that gorgeous pale green color. That's going to go there. And then I have these friction pens that I've been debating on. I think I'm probably going to go with my point knock just because I think this one would look pretty. But I think I'm going to go with that one for now. Okay, so let's set those aside. Oops. And I want to put this in there because we are still with the snow. Okay, so this I have a plan for. Stay tuned for that. And we have January 2025. I am going to see if, I don't think these will fit, but let me see. Let's see if I can get these stickers in here. Did I get them all the way in? Oops, nope. Oh, it's stuck. Not enough. Okay. I wonder if I took it out of the package if it'd be easier. For now, I'll set it aside. Okay, so we have my January. We have the little tuck card that came in the kit. So I am going to put that there. And I'm going to put this here because, well, yeah, it's still snowing. Okay, so I do have a few other things from Coco Daisy. I got this in the January kit, and then I've got these, which I am going to, of course, now I can't find my, oh dear, where is my clip? Okay, found it. Buried in the things. Okay, so I have these two here. I think I want to put something somewhere. I think I'm just going to tuck it down here. This says a snowflake's beauty is in its difference. I love that. Okay, I'm going to kind of just tuck that in there. Or should I do it on top of it? Yeah, let me do that for now. Okay, I'm going to add these Post-its, but I have these two cards that I want to get in there. I am getting up in the time. So let's see. The priority is me. Elegance requires discipline. I think what I want to do is put this one here. And then And then on this one, I'm still having a bit of difficulty with these. I don't know if it's the paper, the Happy Planner paper or what, but it's bugging me. I do have these mini calendars, but I'm not going to use it in this setup. I will use it in future setups. And I just grabbed another paper clip because I want to paper clip this here. It just kind of spoke to me to put it there. In fact, this one, let's put, can we put it up here? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Then we have our Today tab. Yeah, this shouldn't be doing this. Maybe is it in the cover? I don't know. It's really bugging me if you can't tell. So I'm going to take a few of these snowflakes. If I can get the paper to stop clinging to me, I'll just take like three or four. And I am going to stick them onto the tab. Okay, so there we go. So let's just quickly run over the tabs again, and that completes my setup. Although I did forget one of these paper clips. Let me leave it there for now. I have two of them, so I will get the other one in there. Okay, I definitely need to clean out some things if I want to keep the type of calendar system that I have. So we have the year at a glance. I will be adding in my wedding picture. There is my future plans, my goals, my reference, routines, newsletter, calendar, which again is questionable. I may not use that. And then I've got all 12 months in here. And so full. I also added in the extra calendar sheets that came in the January kit. I'm going to give them a try for social media, see how that works. And then we have, I can't show it because I don't have a dashboard for it, but this is going to be shop, content, finance, meetings, which is just notes, projects, love this tab, and then finally notes. Okay, so that concludes my setup for at least January of 2025. Again, I will be changing things in each month when the kit comes, but what I'm going to try and keep the same is the calendar. Now, I do have a thing coming hopefully soon. If you remember, I talked about I had a setup coming that I didn't have yet, but it's going to be a junior size, which is a half sheet size. That is going to be for projects. And so it's possible that a good portion of the contents or content plan, let's say, may move over there. I don't know just yet. I got to kind of play with that. But here we go. That's it. So I will go through, choose out some more dashboards, and, you know, get some more dashboards in here, get my, I'm all ready to go. I am so super happy. My goals are almost set. I have a few more things to do with that. That information will be going in here because, again, this is my go-to. And this completes it. It's done. It's ready to go. I am ready to go. I still have my, pared down setup of December. I'll finish out December, and then I go right to this January 1st. So now I can start filling everything in and, getting those goals set, getting all that stuff put in there. Yeah, I am super, super happy about that. In case you can't tell, because I keep, talk. That's me, talk. So that is my setup for January of 2025. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button. More things are coming on the mini. I am not done with this. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then there's no supplies to list. I kind of told you what the inserts were as I went along. If you missed what the inserts were, or you want me to list them in the description box below, give me a comment, tell me what you'd like to see, and I'll do what I can, and hopefully I can give you what you're looking for. So I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life, one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.